pray for mandate of 90 days emergency stock of domestic LPG by strategic government controlled gas reserve by making suitable caverns in India by 2030 like European countries from present 2 weeks of stockpiling for whole India. This article comes in Hindu English paper on yesterday 13th March 2025 newspaper. This month LPG shortage hitting day-to-day life in India. India opted for a dramatic surge in LPG use, especially among poor households driven by imports. There was no plan to boost long-term strategic LPG reserve in parallel. With more than 85% of all of India's import having to cross Strait of Hormuz to reach the nation's shores and limited backup storage, the disruption hit quickly, unlike in the case of auto fields where strategic reserves of crude oil and products are equal to 2 months of consumption. The Indian LPG system is designed for operational flow, not stockpiling, and there are no concrete proposal currently to increase large underground storage either. The International Energy Agency has flagged the lack of such storage as an infrastructural weakness in India. In terms of long-term storage, India has 2 underground caverns for LPG, Mangalore and Visakhapatnam, with a total storage capacity of 1.4 lakh ton. While Visakhapatnam storage was commissioned in 2007, only one has been commissioned since the ramping up LPG consumption started. Mangalore with 80,000 metric tons or just a day consumption. But the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, in its demand for grants in 2025 in Parliament, said there were no plans for constructing additional caverns beside the 2. But Europe can store roughly 25% of the total annual gas consumption. India has 33 crore domestic LPG connection, out of which some 10 crore were added since 2017 through the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana. The International Energy Agency figure shows India's LPG imports increased threefold from 2011 to 2024 to some 20 million ton. Imports constitute some 60% of India's needs. India's import dependency has increased from 47 in 2015 to the current levels. In financial year 2026, import had crossed 18 million ton till January. India total LPG consumption a month is some 3 million ton, making it the second largest consumer of LPG in the world. But the total storage capacity can feed less than half of that monthly requirement. So it should be mandate for 90 days emergency stock of domestic gas by strategic government controlled gas reserve by making suitable caverns in India by 2030. Bible talks about making 90 days of emergency stockpiling of domestic LPG by 2030 in Proverbs chapter 6 verse 6 to 18. Go to the end, those sluggard, consider her ways and be wise, which having no guide, overseer or ruler, provide her meat in the summer and gather her food in the harvest. Amen. It should happen in India.